in the Wiregrass portion of the state of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash and ought to be a sensational game.
I'm over here talking. I'm pretty sure I was muted the whole time. Now that I realize that the controller was muted. So, but what I was saying is, this is our first game with Sam Houston. Didn't look at Troy's team to really see what they have. That could be a problem. I don't know. But we are going to have to make adjustments throughout the game. Our game is obviously a very long game with 12-minute clocks, but I think it does have accelerated clock, so it should wind it down a little bit and maybe not make it take as long. But we're going to see how that goes, because I didn't set up a dynasty. But I'm interested to see how it goes and what adjustments I feel like need to be made, or how we feel about it. So
he needs to be
start out with cover 2.
He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to.
Okay, heck yeah. Was not expecting that. I don't know what they just ran or what they just did, but that's about the best start we could get off to. Throw, that's the football.
How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense.
We will take that all day. What a start. I hope this thing's still on Heisman. I mean, I would expect this on Heisman. So, I don't know. Thrilled about that, though. I'm cautiously optimistic, though. We got the pick,
after the first score of the game.
And
the extra point makes it 7-0.
Normally maybe I would want to go crazy, but I just have this feeling that we're still going to have to fight and claw the whole time. So I'm not really looking at, jumping out of my seat on that. Like,
he'll bring it out. It's Boyd.
I don't think I've ever had a season in any football game, that I can think of. And how are we we got 2 guys after one play that are yellow on the defensive line? I don't know if they're going to try and push the ball down the field. I mean, part of me says go back man, but I don't really. We'll mix up defenses and see what happens. So.
The run inside. It's Griffin.
They went straight at us with us. Let's see, with the coaching adjustments, we want to be aggressive on defense, which is crazy that I didn't do any of that. We want to be conservative with that. I don't know, we'll adjust those as we go.
And I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
I can't remember. What did I want? We'll see how that works.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Griffin. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security.
I don't know.
Offense.
If it's an actual fumble and our defense is creating this many turnovers, number one, this game is going to take literally forever.
That loses games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
But if we force a fumble here after we got a pick on the first drive, we're going to be in business. Yeah, I think that ball was out before he really did anything, so we'll take it. Let's see if we can get a snap off without getting a penalty.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
I hate the first possession or first play of the possession. First play after a timeout, first play after the change of like a quarter or anything like that. It's always terrible because you get the shorter play clock, I believe.
He leaves it with the back.
Oh, 67. How are we doing? Go ahead and move up to the next level.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground.
I really should have looked to see who's who so I could have the more athletic running back right there, because I bet that was the power back. 3rd and 15.
I love when defensive backs
We're at
come
the
up and they are
44.
physical and they stick their face in the fan and they
I
aren't
think
scared. Talking to the
that
defensive coordinator,
because
coming
of
to
the
this game,
situation
he knew
we're
his defense
in,
had to tackle well. They had to get
while
these
I
running backs
don't
on the
love
ground.
the
Great
idea
start on this
of
first drive.
saying, oh, let's just take points, let's just be somewhat conservative. While I don't love that, I think that is the answer right here, is to try and get some yards. We're moving. No. Okay, now in.
Running back searching for a hole. He is denied. Cannot.
I don't know if we can hit a 57-yard field goal. We didn't get quite as many as I was kind of hoping. But we did get a few. We will not punt this, so what I'll probably do is we'll look and see how crazy the field goal is. I imagine
And
it's
they're
going to
running
be.
out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break
Oh,
out
we
the
got some more
thunderfoot
room.
on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
All right. So in the future, we may have enough leg if we kick it straight.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just
We
go
learned
for it every
something.
time. Like,
That's the
field
main
goal,
deal.
this may great. And
So
listen,
we're
kickers
fine.
have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the
Defense has been
scoreboard there.
very opportunistic, forcing turnovers.
Back to throw, it's Crowder.
Oh,
Rushes on him. He's got the back in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first
still
down.
hitting.
Well, look, I know this guy's
We're
not
gonna
the
go
biggest
wide
running back
field.
in college football.
Go back
Boy,
man
is he
again.
dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pulls it in. It's Worley. He's
Good
there
tackle.
to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
We've had more
And the
success in
Trojans
man. I
trying
don't
to
know
find their way forward after
why
the
that
big loss
is,
on the
but
last play.
have to
Reading
stay
the
in.
option, it's Crowder. Ran
What
through
a
the
spin
tackle, and
right
he's
there.
got room to
Is that
run.
Goose? The
And
Goose
the
is loose
defense
out here,
wrestles
man.
him to the ground.
Goose Crowder?
I tell you what, if you want to take
Quarterback
advantage
last
of
year, and we
great
played in that
players,
dynasty
instead
with
of focusing on blocking them, run the read
Southern
option.
Miss,
If that guy's really good,
and
make him make
Goose
a decision.
was
Does he want to tackle the running back? Does he want to flat field?
quarterback
If he does,
for a
okay,
while,
I'll just pull
obviously,
the football out.
in
Make him make
in
a
that
decision
one.
instead of spending resources
So
to block these big
certainly
guys.
remember him.
Well, the
Solid
offense is in a
football
really
player.
nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're
And
dialing
remember, I
up,
guess
they're
he was
getting
also the
positive yards, and
quarterback
it
when
just
we went and
feels so
watched
good
the
as a
Troy
play
South
caller
Alabama
when you
game
want
last
first
year.
down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here?
What
You
did we
got to find
just do?
something in the
Just
defense.
ball?
Just got to find a way to
What was
create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Yeah, we don't have the accelerated clock set up to where it trickles down, so we'll have to fix that because this game will take literally forever. Good job there, Ford. But this game will literally take forever.
Who their go-to guy
so we're going to have to do something with that.
Guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. Flips it out on the screen.
That's on me. I came flying through there. They did a great job. That was a good screenplay. Well designed. Because they were able to flick it out there. But it took a really long time. Defensive line, weird though. But it took a really long time for us to get to the quarterback on that screen. Which set up their blocking nicely down. Set up their blocks well down the field. I hated the way we went up against that. And I think we'll just have to play, again, more man, which man's been good to us so far. So we'll just have to play more of it.
And the extra point was good.
Which I think is going to be true for the video game itself anyways, with the clusters and anything that's trips or quads or anything like that. I feel like you almost have to go man against all of that stuff anyway. So, which is somewhat annoying, but it is what it is.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes.
This is about the craziest game I've ever been part of, man. We ran like 3 plays on offense so far.
Flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk
about how are we going to get a pick six to start with, force a fumble the next drive. We go,
such a boost for the crowd.
I guess you could essentially say 3 and out. We missed the field goal. It was a long field goal. Probably should have just went for it on 4th down. But then come back and get a kick return for a touchdown. So this thing's been wild so far. I mean, the defense may die because they are getting they've just been on the field the whole quarter so far, and that's going to continue. So that may eventually become problematic.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Let me, how do I? Auto subs. Let's do this. Ooh, you can't do keep fresh on here. I don't know how this is going to work, if it's going to mess everything up, if it's going to make everything right, but we'll see. What is that? Just the frequency of people? I don't know. I'll come back to the wear and tear thing, I guess, later on.
Troy's offense
See if that even moves anyone in and out. I don't know if it will,
like one of those games you
but we'll
might
see.
have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Running inside, it's Griffin. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year.
What's the defensive end? It's the defensive. They showed 42, and they're saying 15's hurt, I guess.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying play action. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback in his...
Man, I hate to have to keep pausing this and changing this stuff. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to do with some of it. Let's try that. Inexperience on this game and inexperience at these quarter lengths and so on are not good. Because I don't really know exactly what is needed to manage some of this.
To get this drive jump started. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, I missed him.
Past the 35.
He was going to get the first down either way, but we would have stopped him a lot sooner, and I missed him. Which is not
these
good.
Third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them
Probably
the money
bad
down. But just to get the drive
grade,
started, man. You get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Tate.
Good.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Caught in the backfield, it's blocked. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Been in business.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to take it outside. It's Griffin. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. He's now up to 58
Just kind of ran my play about 3 or 4
in this
times.
first quarter. That is a terrific start. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Troy. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Just trying to come up and the ball was high. So we're just going to come up and try and hit the receiver and see if we can maybe knock it loose. And that just kind of turned into, I guess, a dive that we didn't touch any part of him to tackle him, slow him down, get any sort of hit animation. And so he just kind of basically could walk into the end zone. We weren't close enough right there at the end to make a play in any way. So that tackle was for nothing.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just
taken it didn't accomplish anything. So
the Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and
I
pick up the
understand the
first
idea
down.
for a shot play, but
A lot of times on second down,
that will not be
second,
us.
maybe in a little bit long. Really good
Right
job
now, we
by
just
that
got to make
offense.
sure that
Committing to the
we
running
are
game, getting
doing
the
what
first
we're
down really
supposed to do
easily.
on offense. I don't trust us to block long enough to be able to really push it down the field.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Let me see who our most athletic running back is. For this toss play. The guy who's out here getting smoked. Let's see if we can put. We'll put 19 in. Let him take the rock right here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Finds the tight end. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There's.
You know, the runner just has
Was
to
our
have
offensive
a
lineman
little
matched
bit
up with a
more
safety?
patience. Bounce that thing outside a
74?
little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Matched up with 8?
After
Is that
losing
what
a
happened?
couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's locked. Got it. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at
Ran
the 31,
into the defender who was kind of supposed to be running with him,
Really nice job
which made it a nice little easy read for us to
on that last drive, and you
kind
can
of
see
push
the
it down the
quarterback there
field.
in the commercial break. He's telling his guys,
Or
let's
not
go.
push it
We're
down the
gonna
field,
go
really
get this
throw
one.
it short
Everybody
and run
lock
it down
in.
the field.
And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
They
Doing a
don't
really,
push
really
anything,
nice job.
man.
They look confident. They're trying
Check
to score a
down.
touchdown themselves.
They didn't get
It
a
worked
push
out.
at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Handoff to the lone back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line.
Who's hurt?
Big red zone opportunity here.
76 better not be hurt. He didn't block anybody on the play. How can he be hurt?
Early in this game, they're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That is a big win for
That's
this defense,
incredible.
as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, 76 didn't block anybody.
That play didn't stand a chance. I mean,
Put in the other guy, man. Why are we doing this? Why are we hurting a running back this early into the game, man? How hard is it? I changed all the stuff, subbing, auto subbing, wear and tear subbing, all that crap, and our running back's out here dying. Put this guy in, daggum. I don't care who goes in. Just put somebody in. Third and 6.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd down, here's Parker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run for it. It's Brown. He's got
87.
it up, and they roll
Get there
the dice
and
on
block.
4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown.
Oh, I thought I had the fullback.
And he never had a
God,
chance. Just
not the
stopped cold as soon
toss.
as he
That's
got
on
it.
me. That was
Well, this ain't good for the
me being
offense. When you get down
stupid.
close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak.
That was
Now they've
pitiful.
completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little
Terrible
bit
job
behind the
by
eight ball.
me.
As they get set
We
to
had it
snap
on
it,
the run.
time winding down here in the quarter. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
3.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
They've already converted one 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. The pick six. He takes it.
I'm going to have to watch that back. Because I thought that our tight end was in a good spot to just be able to put a body on and catch it.
Able to step up. They're not just going to swat this thing away. Force the incompletion and get the offense back on the field. No,
so I was shocked they picked it. Let's see, yeah, tight ends inside of them, and just a bad catch animation, man. That's all it was.
Right there as the play that made the difference.
They just kicked the field goal, I guess. Went up 17-14. Bad call on the 1st and goal. Thinking that we had the fullback dive instead of a halfback call. Fake fullback dive, halfback call, let's say. Messed this up and got us to 2nd and 7, or 2nd and goal from the 7, if you want to say it like that. And
what kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be stopped.
Got a few back on 3rd down. This wasn't pretty. Wasn't what we really wanted. So.
With one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
So. But it is what it is.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nifty run there.
We've been able to run it with some success,
but staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Just all around bad play calling. The goal line, just a terrible job from me. So
got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Barker.
47, or yeah, 47. Block in some way where I can see what you're going to get.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
That'll be enough.
Caught on somebody's body on the ground and couldn't move forward. At least we got some
line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground. It's
I couldn't bend it back. I thought that the center and the right guard did a good job right there, and I just couldn't bend it back to where they were kind of blocking.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up.
I thought I was going to be able to, but no chance.
Swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's locked. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Just didn't see anyone open. I thought they did a good job in coverage.
They'll have to punt for the first time
what I could tell. I don't know if our running back would have been open.
He gets it up to the 30.
Those 2 turnovers we forced at the very beginning didn't mean anything. Holy crap.
Here comes the Trojan.
Since then, they've been lights out on offense, just moving it straight down the field on us. 14 straight, I guess. We're pick 6. So, but I don't know.
He's up to 73 yards rushing, and that is
what we're going to do.
Impressive first half here in the season opener.
We can't stop him from running with it, all.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. And it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making.
There's some room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And in the third pick six of the game, 2 by me and the 1 by them. This game is, like I said, is freaking crazy.
He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Defenses are doing all the scoring, I thought.
Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Because
the extra point here would tie the game.
You gotta fix that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the second.
Waste enough time.
He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play.
It's outrageous.
In this offense, they have not.
I mean, my defense is going to have.
Now they give up points on the other end.
We're going to lead the nation in touchdowns from just the touchdowns we get in game one right now. Third defensive touchdown of the game, and we got a special teams touchdown. No offensive touchdown, I believe.
On to attempt the try.
And here I was more excited about the offense than potentially the defense. Because I thought that the offense had a little bit of speed with them. I know at linebacker we have some speed on defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I mean, that's incredible right now.
The Trojan offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Right there, that was a good
and
play.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's White. And he was loose and not
I mean, the fact that Groves was able to run with him because Groves is a linebacker and Groves was over there running with the receiver, and he still was in the ballpark. The fact that he's able to do that is pretty impressive to me.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. He's at the touchdown.
I don't know what I got to do with some of these tackles. Like, we're conceding the catch. We're not diving for a pick or any kind of animation like that. And I know he's pretty good, but I mean, for us to just whiff on the tackle, like even if he bounces off the tackle, I'm fine with that. But that's like the third time that we've done that.
He is such a weapon.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive.
I mean, this game's going to be 90-100.
47 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Glad to be getting back on offense because my drives take longer. So
the Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David.
I'm afraid that we're going to end up with so much wear and tear that like we won't have anybody available. He's slowly getting better. Throw him in. See what he got.
Punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play. You need to get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Rides to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That ain't
the
good.
big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a
Have
lot
him
unless
hurt.
it's negative, but
Not
they're the
good.
big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some
He
running
is
lanes, get this
my
running game
best
going.
offensive
They're
lineman.
the ones that make it go.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to sit down.
Zings it complete
That
to the
was
right.
dangerous.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's brought
should be
down,
enough.
but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. In their own
I was
territory,
nervous about
but
that. I
completely
thought
undaunted
everything
as they
looked
go for
right,
it and
but
make it on 4th
that
down.
doesn't always mean it's going to
Crazy.
go.
I don't think
go
you give a
right.
second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Grabs it in the middle. Such a
Got a little lucky there.
These 3rd downs, and they've got it at
He was barreling down on it. We should have threw it to, I think, R1 that was instead of circle. But I was late, and because he, I guess, tried to catch it instead of just
and the Bearcats have this offense rolling.
hitting me there, and we were able to catch it and leave him break off the tackle.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing.
We got to take him out. I don't even know. Who is that? Is that the backup? How did he end up back in the game? I guess he's playing a 3rd down running back, but I don't want him as my 3rd down running back anyways. I want the guy who's... Yeah, why would he not be the 3rd down back?
Play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball.
We were doing a good job, I thought, of slowly trying to get him healthy so that we'd have him ready to roll in the second half. And then look up and boom, all that work's undone because he keeps showing up on the field on some of this other stuff.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
The offensive line's not going to survive the game.
Now the play fake. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the 2nd level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Flag 14. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And
I wish I knew how to get our defense
just
to do that on occasion.
in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Handoff to the single running back. He cannot get
Got about as far as he could without getting in there.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here's Brown. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
We'll take a quick break here.
Last time we threw a pick 6 going for it down here. We ain't doing that again. We'll just take the lead and be happy with it.
Unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights.
If we'd have done that before, we'd probably be winning by 13 points right now.
Back on top.
So,
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do?
Love to have got a sack there.
Find the speed advantage with more
but it is what it is.
Get that good matchup, get the easy first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Griffin.
Oh, great
that
job.
Last carry
That
puts him
great
right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of it, and then bursting through.
I guess if we just stop here, we'll have to take a timeout.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I know that one
we didn't really do anything special there. He just dropped it. We didn't have to use a timeout. We get the ball. We'll see what we can do here.
Really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They're able to put a stop to that return.
I tell you, I wish.
The Bearcats
I wish that I had one of those empty formations. Not this one. There's another empty formation that I really like in this game.
Did a nice job out in the field.
But we'll do what we can.
They got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Glad it worked out that we threw it with no harm done.
What will they dial up on second and a long
it's
way
okay.
to go? Dropping back, it's locked. Buys a little time. Pulls it in. It's O'Neal. Tripped up for the tackle.
Take it.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Working on the right. Defense caught out of
How much time went off when we picked our play right there? Oh, no. I had 2 clock on, I think. I think that's the reason why I'm starting to drive.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit.
Well, that worked out about as well for us, I guess, as it could. It wasn't the best drive we've ever had because of that 2 clock mishap, but for us to still get a field goal out of it, I thought was very big. I believe we get the ball to start the half as well. So even another field goal gets us up 2 scores. So I'm not going to be shy about kicking field goals in this game, especially the way the defense has played in terms of, well, we're giving up points, but we've been very opportunistic in creating turnovers and especially scoring off turnovers. So I'm not going to be mad about that. We're going to see what we can do, and
they finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
We got to figure it out. Bottom line.
Now over to your game inside Veterans Memorial Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and
again, I feel like that was poor
effort
by the time.
Might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back
we get
to our
past
team
the
inside
care, but
Veterans
we can't give
Memorial
up
Stadium.
a kick six like that. We've been fortunate though, 2 pick sixes, one fumble return for a touchdown, a kick return for a touchdown.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Running back onto the field, the Bearcats head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Hands it off. Bounced off his feet.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the air, it's locked. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe.
Good route, good catch, good job just overall by everybody right there. Good throw.
Receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes.
They didn't get to us. We were able to sling it down the field. He gave us a little space on the sideline to fit it in there.
Nice job there picking up the first down.
And it all worked out.
With the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage and not let them waste time and try to get their offense the football back?
He got hurt.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I think this is more of the power back, the backup back. I'm interested to see how he runs.
A give to Brown. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Good blocking, good run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
How'd they get him?
It'll be second
he's
down,
good to
and remember,
go,
they
man.
can pick up a first without scoring. They're testing the right side here. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more
That's
to the
big.
board with that
We'll
trip
take
to
that.
the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Say go for 2. I'm not really feeling it.
Lining up to tack one
Kick it
more
and
onto
just
that
keep
lead.
it at 13. We'll chase points later if we have to. If the game turns for some reason or whatever, I don't want to give them any momentum, do anything like that. Like, we're going to keep it normal. And then if we end up, like I said, if we have to eventually do it because it makes sense numbers-wise, then we'll do it if we're able to get back in the end zone. I mean, but there's no point still. I think we're going to have to be scored by everybody. So, us and them included. So, a lot of football, won't worry about it too much. So.
Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. It's Dortch. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
And the Trojans
He's played well so far, but we're okay with that. It wasn't a long touchdown that time.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
What a job right there. I don't know if that was Groves or who that was, but what a freaking job he just did.
Guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quick step and go. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's shooting up some yards and good things are
Would someone touch him?
Nice pick up there. Gets him the
Just touch him.
He
ain't even making moves.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And man, you love to see that from this offense.
They're out there running aimlessly,
right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Reading the option, it's Crowder.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
To the air, it's Crowder. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be
Groves that got whipped right there.
The big play in the passing game. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Griffin.
A great job right there to blow that up.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was
probably about to get a pick 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Receiver did a pretty good job right there. Jumping up, trying to make a play.
Third and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense.
That was also some crazy animations right there in a few different ways.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt.
I mean, I think that's why you kick the field goal that I kicked to go up 13, because now they've kicked the field goal. It's a 10-point lead. A touchdown puts you up 3 scores right here. So that's where I think, you know, we're in a better spot, because we could still get to 17 if we had to, if we didn't get our 2-point, but we'd have to go for another 2-point conversion. Now we don't have to do any of that. So
here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard.
So I like this situation we're in right now.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
So
you want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing.
There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Man, it's
the only thing that I hate about all this, again, is just having to send that defense back out there over and over and over again. That's what we've been doing. But we are up 3 scores. We're scoring 1 million points. We got to do something to fix this moving forward. There's just been 1 million possessions between the two of us, too many turnovers, too many defensive touchdowns, and that's why the score is what it is.
He'll bring it out. It's Boyd. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off.
And I feel like we've left some points on the field is the crazy thing. So
the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Plows through the defense. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Good job by Goose to keep it there. But we would much rather him run it than the running back. The way the running back's been running it. We don't care if Goose runs it.
Back to throw. It's Crowder. On the move, he fires. The short hands. It's Lott. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. So much for tight formation, smash mouth, 2nd and 1, and they've got 4 receivers across the field. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets
good play, good catch right there. It's a good job. We were in a decent spot, but they were better.
You've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver. That's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changed.
I'm not even mad about it.
We're going to keep taking shots.
We're going to get beat sometimes. I think the defense has done their job. He was still in a position to make a play, but they just made a better one.
These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go right back to him. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right.
Oh, I did it again, and they've been able, I think that's Mojo again, they've been able to just keep flinging it out there to him, flinging it out there to him, flinging it out there to him, and he's beat us every time. And so I was like, oh, let me see if I can hit him right here and get off the field on third down, and then steadily goes up a huge touchdown. We just haven't been able to match up with him.
I mean, keep fighting him. He keeps
and he's a good football player, so I'm not necessarily complaining about that.
Matchup outside that works, that you can depend on.
It's just kind of getting beat in the same way. Been a terrible matchup for us. So.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
This game is way too long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start
been playing this game for already, and we still got half the third quarter to go.
A little bit of heat to put points on the board. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Hand off for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Locke. Bringing the heat. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
I wish that I would have thought a different play on 3rd down, try to run it, try to get, 6 more yards or something, get us a little bit more manageable of a field goal. Maybe we'd have been all right.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack.
Hoping that we can hold on to this game and how long this is. That we can hold on and we can win it and not have to.
First play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away.
We can win it and not have to.
Trojans now with a long way to go.
I would love to win some clock. I would love to make this thing not take on that. And I think that's where I'm at right now. Is trying to do what we can and
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a
and
hole
not be here
offensively.
on
You know
it.
you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make
But
sure, though, you do a better
we
job
need to
up
stop right here,
front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that.
3rd and 21, and we'll give up the first down. Like, we do three things great, and then one just ridiculous thing, and it blows everything up that we've done.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I'm glad we got another sack. I hope that we won't give up a huge play right here
man coverage in the back end. You need to win up
and
front. Those guys
ruin it.
got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer.
Trying to beat the D deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back
We'll
play
take
there.
that.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is
I
a lot
guess
of
we'll
times
do
we see
this.
those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs
Since
not.
what's it called
This
didn't
time
work
you
the
can tell
other
the
time.
defender did a great job
Man.
understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Got his man downfield.
They threw it in the second part of the field.
Touchdown.
3rd and, I mean,
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the
we're going to keep running the football. Like I said, I mean, we got another 12-minute quarter to go, and we're freaking not even close to being done. This is ridiculous.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barry Johnson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. Oh, he missed it. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game
Well, it was
changers.
nice, I guess, in some ways to get the kick return because it put us back up by a decent amount, and then we blow the extra point. But I am, like I said, I'm being ready to get out of here because the computer wastes no time with their offensive possessions. And so it's making this game last forever because the computer picks this play immediately. And so there's never any time wasted.
Right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Go ahead and pause it because I need to throw clothes in the dryer. It's taking so long.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming down here.
Lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 15. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that.
We can't cover him. What a throw. I mean, we can't cover 4 and we can't cover 5. And I don't know
and the
what.
Trojans have it with a 1st and goal.
Why are we in this crap?
They'll run it. It's Griffin. He's brought down at the
Dennis Groves
6
is a
of the
freaking
defense,
football
feeling they need
player.
to make a
So,
stop
what's
here.
his name, man?
If at first
Let's
you don't
get a
succeed,
real
try
defense out
again. I
here.
wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward now, back to
What
work
are you
on 2nd
doing?
and
Go
goal from the
right
6.
there, brother.
To the air, it's Crowder. And that's going to
Oh,
fall
good
to the
job,
ground
fellas.
incomplete. That was a physical matchup
Trio
there.
unbalanced.
3rd down coming.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Diving catch out here, man.
Ready to try the point after. And it's
No, we got, golly.
Just a touch closer. So
Another
that score
10, 15, 20 minutes goes by and we're still in the 3rd
and they
quarter.
get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Like, I'm not trying to play a real-life game that takes 3.5 hours. I think it's more
Bearcats
like 3.
offense out there to go
But
on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They shut it
I
down
need 54
quickly,
to
but he gets
go
2
up
out
to the next level sooner. I'm just trying
That's a really good job by the
to
defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put
get
them in passing
into the
situations. Really good job by the defense.
4th quarter here so that maybe we can finish this game before midnight.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
I mean, heck, if they come out like that again, we're just going to...
This has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods.
line up. Is my starting running back good? Thinking about it, and I haven't played him in, I don't think since sometime in the 2nd quarter. He's been sitting over there for a couple of hours at this point.
In the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game.
Thank goodness he carried him.
Was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down.
mean, he just went unblocked.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Trying to keep this drive alive. Drives ahead, and he's able to convert on 4th down, and they can keep this clock running and hold on to that lead.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field.
It's the center again, man. I really need to take him out, but I don't know who we're going to put in for him.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short game.
What's his name in?
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a 3rd down. 1 more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Holy. That's the only thing I hate about cheap play. Right there.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
That's going to be costly.
Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking for a man. It's locked. Moving out to the right. It's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
I'm not 3rd and 8. Can we please get off the freaking field on the 3rd down? Just one today. Dadgummit.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Watch out for 4. Watch out for 5. Let's go into 1.
From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Right on the money. Doesn't quite.
I need the 7. That's the reason why they didn't get it.
He's a yard short. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on.
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Past the 30. Inside the... into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. His third touchdown.
We'll take it, but all right.
Man,
I think we're just going to. Well, what are we up? 8? We got to stay up 9.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles.
So the touchdown can't.
Guys that are so fast like this.
They can't go for 2.
No, I do not. What a big, long
and just tie
run. Pad
outright.
those stats, young fella.
This one's big
This
to
game
make
will
sure
never
they can't
end.
beat you with a field goal.
We're going
And
to
the
have
extra
to
point is good, and the lead is 9 here in
find
the
a way to
fourth.
get commercials into these games if we're going to
That
play
one's
this
going to get a
long.
little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
All I want to do is go to bed.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Still here on the Troy sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
I don't know if this is going to end up being a good play call, but we're going to do it.
Running inside. It's Griffin.
I thought that they might do that, but it's okay. Hey, let the clock run a little bit.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense, in between the tackles. He
That's
keeps
what we
a low
want. We
pad
want the
level,
clock
and he's
running.
got some speed.
Looking to pass. It's Crowder. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown,
if that stands, that was fortunate.
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's White. He was looking for some running.
Never forced this many turnovers in the game before. Ever, never, ever. We'll take it. That's the only thing that's really allowed us to do what we've done. I mean, and our offense hasn't been on the field maybe as much as an offense normally would as a result of all the turnovers that we're kind of forcing.
This guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing.
One deep down the left side. It's caught.
That's on the safety for coming down, and I was like, oh, I like it. We'll mix up looks, but I should have known, like, we don't need to mix up looks. We're up 3 scores. Like, they have to throw it over the top of us, and we come down here and do dumb crap like that and just say, hey, if you want to, we'll let you. Because around now, they're just, I mean, he's got 8 for 250. They're just chunking it up and down the field.
And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the
That's on me.
Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
A lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback.
Tight end trying to get in. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What in crap?
It's hard to be a
How did we do that?
Offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
It's crazy, though. He fumbled. I don't know if they'll end up giving it back or what, or how he didn't end up getting it. Whatever.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they get the ball back after that turnover, and that might well have been the final nail in the coffin for this one. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the
First time I'd seen the quarterback sneak meter, and I was like, now's not the time to learn how that thing works.
Your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From his end zone, needs to be careful here.
Was that a blue throw that we just...
on 3rd down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping it.
It's blocked. He couldn't get it away. Touchdown, Troy. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they did a really nice job on that punt block. They haven't showed that this year yet, so they overloaded the one side. They used their speed to get the block, and then how about scooping and scoring and taking
straight up the middle? I don't know if that was because of the punt that we picked. I don't know why it wouldn't just be max protect right there. Get it out, make them waste more time to score, whatever. But, I mean, they want me to play this game all freaking night, is what it's.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. So they're a little bit backed up, but working with a nice lead. The idea, try to avoid giving them the short field. Be sure of what you see as a quarterback. They'll run for it. It's Parker.
Fellas, we got a block.
Had a chance. Just stop cold as soon as he got it.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
It's got to go over here.
After a good return on the interception.
I couldn't get it to him quick enough to go under, I guess. So it's got to be over then. I had exactly who I wanted, what I wanted. I was afraid to push it out to the outside, and we're just...
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field.
In a game that I feel like we've played pretty well, especially defensively with some turnovers and everything else.
Got it behind the line. It's White.
He blocked 2 people. 42 was never in a position to make a play.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do.
Gosh, and I'm just ready to quit.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage.
We literally, like I said, we started this game at freaking 10:03. That's an hour and 40 minutes ago, and there's still 5 minutes left in this freaking thing.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Burns. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Please block so we can run the football, run the clock out, and I can go to bed. Please block.
One possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
It's crazy.
One back in the back.
Why my quarterback's cold, and I don't know why 52 is getting just slung around.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
A give to Brown. There's a crease. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know you took a loss on first down there.
What is this? This is a nightmare is what it is.
Continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now.
This is
those guys up front. You've got to find a way.
You abandon Twitch?
Knows you're going to do it.
I don't know if I would say like I full on abandon Twitch. I would rather stream on YouTube, and I would have rather done that from the beginning. I just did a bad job, I guess, of doing it from the beginning. Because we had looked at it, and I don't really remember the reason why I got on Twitch. I think it was because I thought that I couldn't go live on YouTube in the same way like we kind of did with Twitch. But this is a dynasty that one of my coworkers started, and we thought we were going to get like a couple of us in there. And
they can't convert on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much
and
time.
So we
they haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
We did this one, and when he set it up, he put it on 12-minute quarters because one of our other coworkers who were trying to get in there was like, "Oh, I only play on 15-minute quarters. I'm not going to play. We don't do it." And then he didn't end up joining anyways. And so now I'm stuck playing this crap, and I've been playing for an hour and 43 minutes, and we still got 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in this thing. I've had chew clock on for basically the whole 4th quarter, just trying to get out of here. And we can't cover 5, and we can't cover 4. And my defense has scored 1,000,000 touchdowns, so I don't even know if I can be mad at them. They passed for almost 600 yards. This is how much I hate this one. That put him at 592. He gave up 73 points. So it's just been a mess. The wear and tear has been bad, but not crazy. No, we didn't put accelerated clock on. And I think that was on accident. I don't think that he really knew kind of what he was looking at because he plays normal quarters like us. But like I said, one of the guys that we work with was like, "Oh, well, I only play this way." And so he tried to leave it like that for him in case he wanted to play. Yeah, we'll see if we can. I make no guarantee on this.
Gets it out quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm so sick of playing in this game. I'm just ready to freaking be done. Like I said, when we hit 12:03, that will have hit the 2-hour mark playing one game. So I'm beyond ready to be done with this. I'll show you after the stats. It's been about the stupidest game I've ever seen.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
I guess they said we called it. I was trying to roll quick because I was like, I am not sure about that one. But I guess they said, hey.
And the Bearcats peeled off.
Yeah, I think he can fix it as well. So we will fix it.
Looking to throw, it's luck. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Gain of 22. That's a first down for the offense.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Good, solid tackle.
Yeah, really. They just blew everybody up.
Linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella?
Maybe a crease. Got some room into the goal line.
I didn't want to run that play, but I was like, on 3rd down, we need to make sure we do what we do because that play has worked all day. That's been a great play for us. I missed an extra point earlier, by the way, as well, in this madness of games. So really, this should be a PAT to put us up 4 rather than putting us up 3. But I screwed that up earlier. I did have to go, or I did go for 2, I guess, actually. So now that I think about it, we're right where we're supposed to be.
Getting set for the point after.
But I knew or I felt like that play was going to work pretty well. And so I was trying to hold that in my back pocket. But like I said, we got a 3rd down, and I was like, well, I need to make sure that we score rather than holding an ace and losing a game. So
he'll bring it out. It's quiet. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to do my freaking best to make sure that we don't do anything stupid, but I can make 0 promises.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver.
Why is... Oh, my gosh. Our best coverage linebacker is daggum playing defensive end.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Yeah, like I said, this has been my worst nightmare.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. To the air. It's Crowder. Working that left side now. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout taken by the offense is their second.
They're going to get in field goal range, and I'm going to have to play in freaking overtime. And I'm not going to go to bed till 1 o'clock, man.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh, heck yeah. What a pick. Come on. They got 1 timeout. I don't care about their timeout. We're going to need it. We're going to get the freak out of here. Almost 2 hours later. Thank goodness that he made not a great throw because I felt like that kind of might have been there. Look at them. I mean, all the freaking points that were scored. We scored 14, and then we didn't score less than 20 for the rest of the game. He had 200 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. We had another running back that had 100 and something rushing yards. I'm curious to see these stats because it's ridiculous. Oh, let me see if I can see it cut it off a little bit. See if I can see. Yeah. I mean, we had safeties over the top. I didn't necessarily think he was going to score, but I certainly thought he was about to put him in field goal range right there. They had 33 first downs. We had 25. They had 800 yards of offense. We had 653. We ran 86 plays. They ran 79. We had 444 rushing yards with 4 touchdowns. They had 200 rushing yards. We passed for another 209. They passed for 605. This is freaking crazy. They had 7 turnovers, and that's the reason why the game was what it was. We had 2 picks. I mean, yeah. Let's just look at the scoring summary. That's probably the easiest way to say it. So to start the game, we had a pick 6. So 7 seconds into the game, we had 7 points. Then they fumble, and we get it on the next drive too, but we didn't end up capping anything off. They end up, after we missed a field goal, they got the ball back, scored a touchdown. Then our next kickoff, we ran it back for a touchdown. So defenses got a touchdown, special teams got a touchdown, offenses ran 3 plays. Then they score a touchdown. Then we throw a pick 6 on the goal line. Then they throw a pick 6. Then we recover a fumble for a touchdown. Then they have a 47-yard passing touchdown. You see field goal to end the first half. So in one half, we have 1, 2 pick 6s for us, a fumble recovery for a touchdown. They have a pick 6, and we have a kick return touchdown. Oh, this was freaking! I hit in the third quarter, and I was like, dude, I'm beyond ready for this thing to be over because it was crazy. So we get into the second half, and we have a 79-yard touchdown run, huge. That was after a couple of drives apiece. They throw it for a couple of touchdowns. Then we have another kick return for a touchdown. Same guy. As you see, we missed the PAT. They go on a drive. Then we have an 82-yard touchdown run, so another big play. Then they fumble again, and we return it for a touchdown. I don't even remember this. We made them fumble, I guess, and they recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown. They had that big 66-yard passing play, and in the middle of all this, that's what that was. So this fumble recovery for 1 yard, that's when they blocked my punt. So that's what that was in that whole mess. So yeah, it was a nightmare. They blocked the punt. We returned, I think, 2 picks for a touchdown or whatever it was, 2 fumbles for a touchdown. They had a pick 6. We had 2 kickoffs for touchdowns. Like I said, it was a freaking nightmare to play this. And I'm glad it's over. Let's see what we did with running. I mean, we didn't go quite like he had 7 carries for 200 yards, 17 for 36. He was banged up all game. He had 100 rushing yards. I mean, whatever. Passing, tight end had 100 receiving yards. Well, I mean, yes and no. If we're not playing 2-hour games, the game was pretty enjoyable. Like, it was just crazy. But because it took so long, I mean, that made it not very enjoyable. So we were 2 of 4 on field goals. We missed some field goals that we should have been kicking. We kicked 2 50-yard field goals. One was 50+. And so we didn't make those 2. We made the ones that were reasonable. Like I said, this dude had 3 kick returns for 2 touchdowns. So he averages 72 yards a kick return. So, I mean, heck, he may win returner of the year just on one game. And his butt should, like, he shouldn't get a kick the rest of the year because they shouldn't kick it to him. But we'll see. So, I don't know. Like I said, that was a nightmare. Because who the heck, yeah, give him the jet. Because who the heck wants to be in a 76-73 game? Not me. That's the opposite of a Coach Flame game if I've ever seen one, dude. We went into Troy. We had a Kirk Cousins that thing, dude. Come in your trap, take over your trap, whatever he says. You know, yeah, we were the Greeks. We beat them. I don't even know how many recruiting points I got to spend in this. I haven't figured out what I even want to do in this dynasty, but I don't really care. Let me see. How do can I move it from here? No, I don't think I can. I always struggle to remember how to move the camera. There we go. All right, we moved it to the middle. What do I have, 40 hours? Like I said, I don't even freaking care. I need this guy, I think. So we're going to try and just, we're going to hit them with that. Who? I don't even know who you're talking about. Oh, you found a generational. How'd you find him? Tell me how to find somebody like that. All right, I don't even think that's what I wanted to do with recruiting, but I want to get out of here. I think that was 3 wrong moves, probably 2 wrong moves at least. But I'm ready to advance. I'm ready to be done with this week. I don't even know who we play next week. I know we got FCS on the schedule. Got a scout, yeah. Well, I scouted this guy, and freaking Oklahoma and Oklahoma State are going after him. Freaking bums. Everybody wants to transfer, I guess. Heck, we just won a all-time shootout player of the week. He's a football player. We'll take him. He's a national player of the week. He's the Conference USA player of the week. He should be the national player of the week as well, but I guess not. We played Tulsa. We get Tulsa at home. Hey, heck yeah. Win a road game this season. You will be rewarded 25 dynasty points. Well, check. Did that. I scored 20 points in any game. Check. So now we just got to sign a top 100 recruiting class. If we can do that, then we're good to go. Because everything else has already been done. Game 1, done. All right, well. We'll do some of this other stuff. Chase, I appreciate you popping in, brother. But it's midnight. And I'm ready to go to bed. But I will probably be on tomorrow. I'll try to invite you tomorrow to a party or something. Yeah, and we can talk then. Like I said, I appreciate you tuning in, and let's talk about that generational recruit you got, that 92 overall. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. I sent. It looks different than what it did before. Worm made that thing like 2 seasons ago when I was coaching at Akron, not even Southern Miss. So we did that. I wore my orange hat to go with my Sam Houston Orange team here. But we did that to like specifically for that Akron thing. So that's the reason why it looked different. Worm made them for everybody, and I left it on the YouTube page as is. And so, yeah, we sent that thing out. But like I said, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna quit taking up your time, my time. We're gonna go to bed. I will talk to you tomorrow sometime. Yeah, we'll do a PlayStation party, and I don't understand the name you got, 1971, but whatever. I'm gonna quit blabbing. I'm turning this thing off. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Good night. God bless. Go Bearcats.